Peace and blessings. This is Lisa Marie Goodson of the Blackberry Beauty Transformative Academy, Ancient African Wisdom for the Modern Sister. Peace and blessings. So yes, this is our third actually upload for 13 reasons why you should participate in and register for my next January 6, 2017 intensive called Blackberry Beauty Secrets, How to Glow from Head to Toe. So yes, I think I said I was going to do this on my Blackberry Beauty page, but actually I'll share it on that page. Most people on that page is probably on my Facebook page. So let's see who's in the house. How are you, Jen? Nice to see you, sweetie. So yes, it is a beautiful day in Oakland, California. It's I guess it's our late summer that we have here, and I'm just loving it right now. I got up today, y'all, and so like I have this kind of like this routine. You know, I have actually a Facebook private coaching group that anyone can join, any black woman can join, and it's called Wild Women Who Run with the Womb. And in that group, we're really discussing rituals. So every month we have a different series that we focus on. And this month we're focusing on creating healthy and new rituals, or new and healthy rituals. And so I have this new ritual, y'all. This new ritual it's the ritual of life for me, and it's pushing me beyond where I thought I could go. And so today we're going to talk about reason number 3 is why you should join the Blackberry Beauty Secrets, How to Glow from Head to Toe, the next training course that starts 2017. The reason why you should join is because it's going to pull you, push you, kick you, if you will, to your highest potential. How are you, Lakeisha? I know, girl. Am I hooked? I'm the one that's hooked on. You said somebody is hooked like I was that. Well, I did videos and posted to Facebook. I know, girl. I'm loving it. How are you, Haku? How are you, Andrina? How are you, sister? So today we're going to talk about rituals, and the number three reason is why you should join the Blackberry Beauty Secrets, How to Glow from Head to Toe, is because it will take you to your highest potential. So today I got up as usual, y'all. I'm into running, but I never was. I want y'all to know the backstory of Nubia Lisa Marie Goodson. I never thought that I was a runner. Like, I never saw myself as a runner. I would tell people I'm built for speed and not distance, that I could run fast if I needed to get out the way, okay? But I was not a runner. And I would watch my husband, you know, he was my man at the time. He's a very avid runner. He runs every single morning. How are you, ladies? How you doing, Nakia? He runs every single morning, and I love his run. I love that he does run. And he used to say, you know, sister, he says, baby, you should run with me one day. I was like, I'll do other things with you, but running is not it. So why did I not run? Why did I say I was not a runner? Why did I say I was built for speed and not distance? Why did I limit myself? Because I thought that I could not do it. See, how many of you are watching that think that you know you? That you say things to yourself like, well, I'm at a certain age. How you doing? Well, I'm at a certain age. And so I know myself. I know what I like. I know what I don't like. I know what I do. I know what I don't do. I know what I can do. I know what I won't do. How many of you right now are believing that you truly know yourself and that nothing can change that? If you didn't like bicycle riding when you was younger, you're probably not going to ride a bike now. That's what you're probably saying, right? If you didn't like to, you know, go out and hang out in nature, you probably wouldn't go out and hang out in nature now. If you didn't like these things when you were younger. And what I'm telling you is that your potential level is so much higher than you could ever imagine. And I really mean than you can ever imagine. This is what I love about visualization or affirmations. There is even a limit to what we can see. See, most of us can only see what we've seen before. We've seen somebody else do. We've seen somebody else achieve. We can't see beyond even our limits we put on ourselves until we push ourselves. And so me going running and lunging and doing squats and sit-ups and lifting weights, it is so beyond where I ever thought I could go, even wanted to go. Do you understand? It's so beyond. And so it's so beyond that I still, even after, June, July, August, September, so we're into almost 5 months of this new routine. right? So even after 5 months of running, of lunging, of squatting, even after 5 months, y'all, and I want y'all to hear me on this, I still every day after I come in, because it's intense. I'm not just doing some cute little sit-ups. I'm in it. I'm going hard, as they say. I'm putting myself into it. It almost brings me to tears because I could not believe that I was capable of being and doing those things that I'm doing every day. And so to the point that when I come in the house every day, my husband goes out 4 or 5 in the morning. He already does his run. He already does his weightlifting. So he's back in, he's chilling. And I'm walking out the front door to get ready to do my workout. And this is something that I come back every day and I say, because y'all, I'm sweating, I'm pumping, my heart is pumping. I'm thinking, what the hell am I doing this for? Have you ever been in a situation where you've been actually doing something, but you don't quite know why you're working that hard or why you're doing that much? And so I come back every morning and my husband is sitting in the chair and I sit on the couch, I'm sweating, I'm tired, and I say to him, what the hell am I doing this for? It must be for some good reason. And he said, it's because it feels good, Nubia. It's because you like it, Nubia. It's because you like the results, Nubia. It's because it benefits your business, Nubia. It's because it benefits you, Nubia. And I'm doing, and then I say, and he says, it's because it allows you to go to your highest potential. And I said to him this morning, and most people will die before they even know or learn their highest potential. Do you understand that most people will leave the earth not knowing their highest potential? Because you truly believed that the doctor told you that you was always going to be a certain size. The doctor said you can't get rid of that disease. The doctor said it's terminal, or you have to live with that forever, or there's no cure for it. And you bought into it. Whether somebody told you couldn't do it, or shouldn't do it, or it wouldn't be advisable to do it. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. Whether you told yourself that. I'm telling you why I keep getting up. When I train, so I live in the neighborhood, and so every time people see me running, and then I'm lunging, and then I'm squatting, and then I'm walking, and then I'm doing it again, they go, go ahead, sister. Brothers be riding by in the cars. Go on, black woman working out. Another sister said, can I ask you something? I said, sure, sis. She said, are you training for something? Think about that question. She asked me, are you training for something? And in my mind, in my heart, in my spirit, I know that I am training for something, but I don't know what it is. And I realize that I don't need to know what it is. So we're talking about reason number 3 of why you want to join my next intensive Blackberry Beauty Secrets, How to Glow from Head to Toe, because you have not reached your highest position, your highest potential. You have not put yourself in a position to reach your highest potential. You should join because you don't want to die knowing that you have not reached your highest potential. And I bet that everybody watching has not reached their highest potential because we bought into, but I'm 50 years old. Why start a newer exercise regimen? But the doctor said that I shouldn't move around too much. Or, I tried something once before and I got hurt. You know why? Because most of us put limits on what we can do, or we have fears, or better, we have pictures of what we want to either look like or feel like. And if we don't accomplish that in the time that we think that we should, we give up. Tell me, if you are one of those people in your life, have you ever started something and it was hard, and it was harder than you ever thought that it was, and you stopped so short of reaching your fullest potential? And I'm going to give you an example in my life. Let me read Queen Black Beauty. Oh, thank you. I love you, Zulikia. I appreciate you. How you doing, Latoya Wilson? So nice to see you all. So I'm going to talk, and we're going to get this in because I want my sisters to rise up. What I realize is, so let me tell you what stopped me, because maybe this is you. So if I share my story, maybe you'll say to yourself, wow, that's me. Have you ever, particularly sisters, because black women, I know we have this problem. So I did not know that when you start running, jogging, running, because I'm running, right? I'm running 20 laps. I started from only running 5 laps to huffing and puffing, and now 4 to 5 months later, I'm running 20. I'm doing squats, I'm doing lunges, I'm doing so much, it's unbelievable. And I remember I didn't know that when you start running, you're gonna lose a lot of weight. And for a sister who is very curvy, sometimes especially when we put our value in what we could see and not how we feel. Let me say it again. Sometimes as Black women, we put our value in, thank you for the hearts, we put our value in what we can see and not what we can feel. So we base things on what looks like a certain way or looks good, but isn't really feeling good. And so I started losing weight. Now, back in the days, I too based my value on my man or society. And I dated men that did not want me to lose any weight. So if I went on a long fast that was good for my health, if I decided to start an exercise regimen that was good for my health, if I started to remove people out of my life that was good for my health, somebody, and really was just a reflection of how I was feeling inside, somebody in my life would say, oh, girl, you're losing your butt, don't do it. Oh, girl, you lose too much weight, stop. And a lot of times it was myself. But this time, because I have a man in my life who's a runner, who's basically kind of like an athlete, he was like, keep going. I was like, but baby, I'm getting so skinny. He said, keep going. I said, but baby, I'm losing my figure. He said, keep going. I said, but baby, ain't gonna be nothing left soon. He said, keep going. Go to your fullest potential. You have no idea how great you're gonna feel and how wonderful you're gonna look. I had to learn how to see myself and my beauty in another way, and I had to push beyond the ugly parts. I had to push beyond the parts of me that didn't look like what I thought was me, didn't look like what I identify as me. Because when we stop short, we don't reach, thank you for the hearts, y'all. When we stop short, we don't reach our fullest potential. See, I would have never known. I know one day I can run a marathon. Thank you for the love. I know one day that I'm going to run a marathon. I don't know what the Creator's preparing me for, but he or she or it and all of them, the whole posse is preparing me for something greater than I ever thought. Do you understand? I did not run because I thought that I could not run. I thought that my lung capacity couldn't take it. How many things are you doing because you believe you can't do it? And wait, you know where you learned that where you can't do it? You learned it 25, 30 years ago when you was 3, when you was 5, when you was 10, when you was 15. You stopped singing because somebody said you couldn't sing. You stopped dancing because somebody said you wasn't a dancer. You stopped wanting to be a model because somebody said you wasn't pretty. But you stopped and you made yourself not pretty, couldn't dance and couldn't sing. Do you understand? It was in the stopping. I love it. I just happen to be right on here right now at this time just to hear this message. I used to get up every morning at 4, at 3 o'clock, going to the gym, going to work and out for work, and 3 hours. But since I'm hearing you, sis, I'm reading these comments because I know you are feeling this. And I know that you've been here. The reason why you want to join the Blackberry Beauty Secrets, How to Glow from Head to Toe next training course in next January, I'm going to tell you why. Because I'm going to take you to your highest potential. No, I'm going to lead you to your highest potential. You're going to take you to your highest potential. So what is the big deal about this highest potential thing? What's so great about going to your highest potential? Why can't you just sit around and be at your lowest potential? Because you're not happy at your lowest potential. That's why. Because you don't really want to be there, but you've accepted that that's okay because you think you know yourself. You've labeled yourself. You know yourself, right? But in actuality, you don't. I didn't know that I could be one of those girls. I didn't know I could be that girl that had muscles. I didn't know that I could be that girl that could train so hard that I sweat, train so hard that I ache, train so hard that there's mild pain, but it hurts so good. I've heard the term it hurts so good. I didn't know what that meant. See, I've been hurting so bad for so long that to hurt so good is so different. But it feels amazing. So every morning when I come back from my training, because I'm training for my potential, I'm training for the life that I want, I'm training for the life I don't even know exists, I'm training for the life that I cannot see. I'm training for that. That every morning when I come back and I say to my husband, what the hell am I doing this for? And he reminds me, it's because you're pushing yourself to your fullest potential, because too many people are laying in the grave right now. Thank you for the hearts. Are laying in the grave right now because they thought that they couldn't get rid of diabetes, because they thought that AIDS was a verdict of death, because they thought that they couldn't cure that terminal disease, because they thought that they reached their potential and there was no more. You know, you almost get so, why didn't somebody tell us? Why didn't we grow up learning that what we thought we couldn't do, we can do that and much more? Why is it the athletes that know to give 110%? You know, ladies in my private coaching group, Wild Women Who Run with the Womb, we talked about this. You know how athletes, when you ask them, how did you, wow, you know, Jerome, you looking good this year. How did you, how did you improve your score? And Jerome always say, I went back in, I discovered what I was doing wrong, I changed my whole game plan, and I gave 110%. Have you ever heard that term, 110%? Do you understand the magnitude of that term, 110%? It means I'm not going to give my best, because my best is limited. My best may be sitting on the couch all day. I'm going to give beyond my best. Holla! I'm going to give beyond my best. I'm going to push to a point where I ain't never been, because that's where I want to go. Do you ever think about that everything you want is in the place where you've never been? I'm going to say it again. Have you ever thought about that everything you want is in the place you ain't never been? And you're starting to figure out, or maybe you want to figure out, where is that place? I want to go to that place called I ain't never been there. Let's take a plane to ain't never been there. Let's get us a room and ain't never been there. You know, let's tell everybody we going. Get real prepared for ain't never been there, because ain't never been there is where you want to go. And I know it, because that's where I'm going. And let me say this to you. We don't even know where that is. And it's okay. So when I'm teaching my course, Blackberry Beauty Secrets, How to Glow from Head to Toe, I'm pushing you beyond the limits that you have put on yourself or somebody else has put on you. How you doing? How you doing, Anissa? I love you. I'm so glad you're here. Brandy Barnes, thank you. I'm on your way. I appreciate that so much. Erica, hey queen. So glad you're watching. Y'all, do y'all see all the fans I got? I'm the African fan queen, okay? I'm gonna even do menopause in style, okay? And let me tell you what has really like changed my perspective. When many of us begin to age, we start to see ourselves as less attractive, less desirable. We start asking ourselves, if God is a woman, if God is really a woman, why the hell are we going through hot flashes and night sweats and feeling like we're losing our mind? Why do we go through pregnancy and childbirth and labor? If God is a woman, why? You know why? Because we can take it. Because we are phenomenal. Because we are powerful. We're supposed to take this heat and turn it into something of our highest potential. We're supposed to take this sweat and fan it out with a beautiful fan, because we that fly. That's why. Because we are powerful. I bleed every month, but I do not die. That should say something to you. When I teach this intensive Blackberry Beauty Secrets, How to Glow from Head to Toe, what I'm telling you is, yes, how do you do this? How do you look like this? How do you feel like this? How do you think like this? You push. You do things that you thought you couldn't do. And if it's hard, you admit that it's hard, but you don't let it stop you. There's so many things. And so as I was thinking about it, so I want to go a little bit into this idea of this aging. You know, I realized that the actual sweating and the heat that comes with, hot flashes actually is burning toxins within my body. I know that that is what's happening. It's actually making me better. It's saying, you want to go to the top? You want to reach the other side without going to heaven? You want to be more than you are today? Then you get through this, sister, and the other side is beautiful. But meanwhile, run like you've never run before. Push like you've never pushed before. Kick like you've never kicked before. Can you imagine that everyone that is sitting here watching this video right now, and the part of your body that you don't think you could ever improve, that there is improvement waiting for you? That if you got up and pushed, even though it hurt, if you were not afraid to change, if you were not afraid to lose the weight, because a lot of us are, to lose the booty, right? To lose the man, to lose the job, because that's what you got to be willing to do. Because after a while, what you're going to realize is you're going to start to say, I really like my body. I like what it could do. I like how strong it is. I like the sweat. I like the glow it brings me. It makes me feel alive. I like to get up. There's something when I get up to work out that hard, each day I have something to get up for. How many people sometimes feel like they have nothing to get up for? That it's the same old, every single day. That's not living. I know it's not. When you push, when you go further, when you add another lap, when you do 10 more sit-ups, do you understand? That's going to get you to wake up the next day, because there's something waiting for you. Because life is about challenges, not about sitting down and taking it easy. You can take it easy in heaven, take it easy when you're dead. Right now, you got to work. And it can be fun. And it'll be exciting. It can be joyful. Let me see what's in the house. I'm willing, yes. Lose the boobs too. Yeah, that's true. Erica, I love you for that. Erica said lose the boobs too. Y'all, I remember I was wearing that strapless dress, the one I wore to my Atlanta gig. I swear to God, there was nothing in there. There was no boobs. She ain't lying that the boobs, but you know what my husband said? Because I go, baby, come on now. This is cool. Like, you digging this? Are you really digging this? Like, because you keep telling me to keep going. He's like, it was nothing, just fat. That's just show you how much fat we all got on us. It's just that you don't even need it. I mean, y'all, I know I got a good king, but I'm going to tell you, when you feel great about yourself, everybody's going to feel great about you. Remember that term that people say, if you like it, I love it. I love that term. If you like it, I love it. And my man tells me, it's nothing I can say. I'll be like, oh, look at the butt. Where's my butt? The butt I used to have. He'd be like, it's looking good to me. You look stronger, you look happier, you're healthier. And the other thing is this, all that depression, all that sadness, all that hopelessness that we sometimes as women feel, a lot of that has to do with the fact that we're not doing anything different. That we say, I want to look like her or feel like her or act like her or think like her, holler with them hearts, or look or feel like her or experience life like her. But we don't want to do anything different to get it. See, my Blackberry beauty is not going to be, so buy Miss Clairol. Go get you, wear them girdle things. Y'all, I'm telling you, I've been going into, I really go to a big, department store, but I've been in one or two because my daughter needed a slip. I don't even know, half the stores don't even have slips anymore. But anyway, she needed a slip. I could not believe how many girdle type apparatus that they have in these stores. And I'm thinking, is this the way we solve looking better and feeling better? Is we create illusions? Or do we get out there and change our body? Y'all, after I finish doing that workout, I feel strong. I almost feel, I want to say this, thank you for the beautiful hearts. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm going to tell you this. I don't just feel strong. I feel almost masculine, but let me explain that, because there's nothing, obviously, you're looking at me that's masculine. This is something that I think that women, we don't take advantage of. this thing that lays within us, that lies within us. Thank you for the hearts. Keep it coming. I'm loving it. This is something that I notice we don't take advantage of. We both have masculine and feminine energy within us. And we lean so heavily on our divine feminine energy. See, I knew this was going to happen. I knew with the emergence of the divine feminine, of the goddess, of the black goddess, of the black woman as goddess. I knew that what was going to happen was we were going to, abandon the masculine within us. And black women, we do have a lot because we've had to have a lot. And we were going to delve so deeply into the divine feminine, and we're trying to wonder why we don't have. Well, why am I'm thinking too much. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm realizing I've been hurt. I'm realizing that I've been violated. I'm realizing that I've been messed up from the past, and we stay right there. And then we got to go buy 1,000 crystals and get about 55 yoni egg stuff you ain't never needed before. You ain't never needed before, and you stay right there. Those are beautiful places to be. Or you talk about healing and how you want to heal and how you want to get over it, but you can't and you don't know how. You know why? Because now we need that masculine energy to kick the rest of that ish in the butt. We need the masculine energy. And when we work out, when we take those seesaw baths, that's the feminine. When we actually are running or doing sit-ups or push-ups or lifting weights, that's the masculine. We have to come back to the balance before they realize that they have gone too far. See, we cannot follow those that do not look like us. We cannot follow those that do not live from the same perspective, ancient perspectives that we have lived. We got to stop thinking that, okay, now we're on the goddess and now we're on the divine feminine, and so that's all we need. We need both. We need the masculine and the feminine when you are pushing yourself, when you are exercising, and that is bringing out your beauty. You are saying to yourself, I am a balanced human being. I am a god and a goddess. I am hard and soft. Because this is the thing. We'll start to think that there's certain things so women should just be doing seesaw baths. No, your man need to do a seesaw bath. Give your man your crystals. Give him the seesaw bath. Even give him the yoni egg and tell him to hold it against his prostate and let him feel that divine energy. What I want you to pick up is some weights. What I want you to do is run. What I want you to do is do your push-ups. Because that's it's not the follow-through is missing. Sometimes I believe in the divine feminine aspect. When the way that we are bringing it into our existence. We have to push through. And if we can do it in a way that makes us feel good and balanced and happy and joyful. Let me read some of these comments. Peace and light, right? Oh, Tamu, the divine union within. Exactly. Thank you, Sister Tamu. The divine union within. You know how I know that we have to get back to the divine union within, as my sister Tamu says? Do you know how I know? Because I see so many of us we have these wonderful days, and we on Facebook going, having a beautiful day. Look at my outfit. Look at my new, hairdo. Look at my food that I made. And the next day we going, I'm feeling down, or I'm feeling emotional, or I'm feeling sad. First of all, we think this divine feminine means I'm going to feel blissful every single day. And the reality is you're not. But I'm going to tell you something. Feelings are legitimate. Feelings are natural. Feelings come up. But do we keep it right there? I don't want to be in that sadness for too long. So you know what I do? I'm going to run. I'm going to run. I'm going to run because I'm running to my highest potential. Because I'm running to the source that is good. Because I'm running to the God goddess within me. Because I'm going to shake it out, push it out, kick it out, squat it out, lunge it out. Because I'm going to get it out. And I'm going to get it out now. I'm not going to take a bath, but I will take one after I do all that because you're going to be sore. Because you're going to be sore. So I've been really, I've been doing 16 years of doing, my yoga, doing my spiritual baths, doing my divine goddess work. And it's gotten me to a great point. I didn't know that I was kind of neglecting the masculine, and that when I started adding the masculine, the depression went away. the ability to be raw all day, every day, it started to set in. I gave up the drinking. I don't smoke weed anymore. I didn't know that I was missing something. I didn't know that. And I know that we need the divine masculine, because if I equate the feminine with my big butt and my wide hips and I had some breasts before with femininity, what happens when my breast gets smaller and my butt gets smaller and my hips get narrower? Am I still not a woman? Am I not now a woman? See, I'm too old to hold on to illusions. I'm too old to hold on to things that may make me feel like I look good, but I don't feel good. Blackberry Beauty Secrets, how to glow from head to toe. It's doing the work. And you know what it is? Even if you watch this video and you get inspired, you go get some dumbbells and you start running and you start lunging, you start squatting, most likely, or perhaps, because I don't want to predict no most likely, I'm trying to stay in the sun, perhaps you won't keep it going. And do you understand why? Because we're doing something else that is very unnatural. There is no indigenous society that has ever existed that believed in the rugged individual. There is no society, indigenous society, that has ever existed that thinks that you can heal and you can grow alone. That's the problem. So when we create groups around loving ourselves, around beauty and healing, can you imagine whoever teaches about beauty from a spiritual perspective? And I wanted to tell you, I had promised you this story, and I want to tell you, I said that beauty attracts. And when you're using beauty and doing it in a natural way, and you're bringing it into your life, and you're becoming stronger, because if you become physically stronger, you're becoming mentally stronger. You're becoming spiritually stronger. And so, but I told you that it attracts, and I said reason number 3 was going to also be this. So when I went to Atlanta, y'all, I did the Natural Hair Max, Natural Health and Hair Summit, and it was good. It was great. It was wonderful. I mean, there were some things that didn't work out, but it was wonderful. And I know that every time I travel, Spirit has a message for me. Now, at this point, I've been running 10, 12 laps every day, doing all this exercise, taking my sea salt baths at the same time, working with my crystals. I was balancing the masculine and feminine. The chi was flowing. I was glowing, feeling good, feeling amazing. So I'm on my way back home, and I go to the airport. And I'm sitting in the airport, and of course, as a raw foodist, or for many of you vegan, or somebody that's into a healthy diet, when everybody around you, they eating from all those concession stands and all that airport food that is really worse than even food on the street to me, but, not good food. And I'm sitting there with my seeds that I love it, that I soaked so I can get the enzyme inhibitors out. And I soaked them, and I have my pumpkin seeds. I had some bananas that I dehydrated, so I had like some banana roll-ups. I had, what else? I had some kale chips that I made, all this before leaving for my trip. So I'm sitting down. I'm probably glowing because I'm happy. I'm excited. I got to do what I love to do. And that's what we're going to talk about in the next intensive Blackberry Beauty Secrets, how to glow from head to toe. I got to speak in front of people about health and longevity. And so I'm sitting down, and there's a sister that is sitting on one side of me. Well, there's 2 things. There's a family, a mother and 2 sons sitting on the left to me. And they are sitting there. This is a shame to watch a mother and her 2 grown sons talk about everybody that walked by in a negative way. So I'm sitting there going, I don't have to take this. This is abusive. I heard them say something about African. I said, they talking about me too. This black folks, y'all. And I said, that's okay. Let me move myself. But Spirit didn't want me to move because there's a sister that's sitting next to me, a beautiful chocolate sister, don't have locks, don't have braids, not Afrocentric, because I want you to know that the Creator sends them in every way, but a sister. And she says, hi, I wanted to ask you, so what are you eating? That looks so interesting. Do you understand? She wanted to know about my lifestyle. She saw something that was glowing and beaming. She saw something that she wanted. Do you understand that this sister has become a potential client and is going to bring other people from her circle to me? When we got on the plane, we were on Southwest. Southwest is open seating. She gets on the plane before me. Her number was before mine. And I get on behind her. Do you know the sister said, hey, Lisa Marie, I saved you a seat. And I said, oh, it's in the middle seat. Oh, girl, no, I want the aisle because y'all drink a lot of water, so I need to go to the restroom often. She said, oh, I'll trade. I'll sit in the middle. You sit in the aisle. I just want to talk to you. The connection she gave me, the networking information, I can't even explain to you. All I can say is the information that she gave me was exactly what I needed and I asked for in my prayer and meditation. That I asked for when I was running my ass off, literally, okay? That I asked for when I was doing those push-ups, when I wanted to quit. When I kept saying, you know what, I can't do another lap. This is the stuff that I was thinking. That's what kept me going, to go further and further and further. She sat there and gave me the information, brought herself and her people, and said, we all would be happy to work with you. So when you talk about Blackberry Beauty Secrets, how to glow from head to toe, that glow ain't just because you're going to be fine. That glow is not just because, you're going to get people's attention or men to think you're so cute. That glow is spiritual. That glow is going to connect you to your desires and beyond. When you push yourself the way I'm pushing myself and the way I'm going to teach you how to push yourself, you're actually putting yourself in a place where all the things you want live, as I said before in the beginning. So when I don't think I want to get up, when I think I'm tired, when I think I'm a little too sore, Spirit says, girl, get up. What else you going to do? What else are you going to do? What else is more important? You're going to feel better after the workout than you do if you just sit here. So I am asking you, what are you waiting for? I am asking you to join the next intensive January 6, 2016. It's on the website. It's called Blackberry Beauty Secrets, How to Glow from Head to Toe. Next, this is reason number 3. So reason number 3 was because you have not reached your highest potential. And by joining my course, I will push you, lead you, guide you into reaching your highest potential. Next Thursday, we're going to talk about reason number 4 is going to be because a lot of us are sick. And if you're sick, why don't you get the help that you need and stop talking about tomorrow? Because today is what you have, and we have to embrace it. Let me read some of these comments. Oh, yeah, the glow is your attraction. Absolutely. Radiant, magnificent. That's right. Magnificence, magnetism will be there. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Nakia. Thank you, Brandy. See, I know a lot of people that just commented. I know you have similar stories. People give you stuff. People want to help you. I know that you do. Your beauty is not some secondary thing or something to attract a husband. Honey, you're going to look so fine and so beautiful after this intensive, you're going to attract many husbands, okay? You're going to sit there and go, dang, thought that's what I wanted. Thought that's what was important. And you're going to realize that your mission. So let me just conclude this by saying, what is the real point of reaching your highest potential? I'm going to ask the question again. What is the real point of reaching your highest potential? Because it allows you to steer your divine purpose right in the face. I'm going to say it again. It allows you to steer your divine purpose right in the face. It actually, all that depression, I feel sad today. I don't know why. My mood is down. I don't know what I want. I feel like I don't know what I'm supposed to have. I'm sad. That is all because you are not living to your highest potential. And that it's not those other people that get to live to their highest potential. It's you. This athlete is not smarter than you. But why does he know how to push himself as if he is? You have to move, you have to move, you have to move. So it starts January 6th, I believe, is the first Friday in January 2017. It's $597, but you can do it in 3 easy pay installments. If you pay it in full, it's $497. And also, I want to give a shout out to my girl, Nakia Dillard. These rings were all designed by her, not the earrings, but and the hairstyle. This is her too, y'all. I've just been working it. I've been working it out, y'all. I've got my hair in braids because I got too much work to do. I got too many calls. People about to call me. I got too many places to go, and I don't even know what they are. So I'm preparing for that. And I got video number 1 that talks about that. And so but also, y'all, I know that a lot of you want to join, and I know that a lot of you think that you cannot. And we're going to talk about that in one of the 13 reasons why, how you cannot afford not to be a part of this. Because we're going to talk about healing those abandonment issues. We're going to talk about our sensual, our sexual, and the dormant, and how we can actually put that in order so that we can move forward. But I wanted to tell you, I told you about this in the last video, and I wanted to mention again, I am selling my CDs. If you or a friend, because we got the holidays coming, want to have an idea of what it is to be a raw foodist, or getting out of nature, or healing the womb, right? Or any of those things, or spiritual house cleansing, and you have no idea what that is, or you're watching me for the first time, or you've never purchased any products or been in any of my classes, and you say, I want to taste the Nubia, I want to listen to her all day, I want to get an experience from her, but I can't afford right now the $5.97. I am selling these CDs for $22. This one is called It's All About Raw Foods. So in the Blackberry Beauty course, or Blackberry Beauty Secrets, How to Glow from Head to Toe, we're going to be raw foodists. We're going to go for it. We may not all get there, but we're going to go for it. But at least if you want an hour and a half information on it with Q&A, sisters actually asking questions, I have the CD here, and it's $22. It's on the website. This one is It's All About Raw Foods. Okay, this one is spiritual house cleansing. We are going to go into that because this is our house. See, I thought that spiritual house cleansing, I understood that spiritual house cleansing meant not just my home, not just my living room, my kitchen, my bedroom needs to be cleaned out. I understood that the body needed to be cleaned out. I didn't understand what it was to be cleared up. See, I didn't understand what it was to be cleared up. I didn't understand the pushing and the going beyond what you thought your body could do. I didn't understand that as spiritual house cleansing as well. And so this CD is spiritual house cleansing, and it is, if you want to change your life inside and out, this is a great CD. It's also $22 on the website. This one is Oh My Precious Womb. So for what is your womb, and what are womb issues? Womb issues can simply be reoccurring yeast infections. Womb issues can simply be fibroid tumors, or abnormal discharges, or ovarian cysts, or womb issues could be negative relationships. Womb issues could be craving sugar or starch. Those are womb issues. And so for $22, an hour and almost a half conversation with Q&A, answering some of those questions for you. And the last one is so important. We're going to talk about this as well in the Blackberry Beauty Secrets, How to Glow from Head to Toe. It's getting out in nature. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. The thing that I realize that I love, and I'm trying to keep that sun, I'm trying to keep that sun from out of my way. But the thing that I really realize about why I love to run is because I'm outside. It's because I'm outside. I don't know. I've never been a runner in the gym with the treadmill, but if you got to do it, because it's better than nothing. It's because I'm outside. And I love being outside. And I love being in nature. And we're going to talk about that more in Blackberry Beauty Secrets, How to Glow from Head to Toe. So it's January 6, 2017. You have plenty of time to come up with $600. And you can do it in installment plans. If you buy it in full, $100 off. But anywho, I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Like, I could not wait. I could not wait to do this today. I told my husband, look, we got to get home. Because this is like, here, most people watching me are probably 3 hours ahead of me. I said, we got to get home because it's probably going to be about 7 p.m. wherever they are. And they done did their thing, and they done did everything for everybody else. And they get a chance to sit down and do something for themselves. I got to give it to them. I got to deliver it. And I love it, and I'm so thankful so much. So y'all share this. Let other people know about it. If you don't need to know about any of these things in a CD, buy one for your loved one, for your mother, for your sister, for somebody in your life that don't get you. And you don't have to tell them. You can let me tell them. So I love you all with all my heart, and I'm so thankful you tuned in today. This is Lisa Marie Goodson of the Blackberry Beauty Transformative Academy. Ancient African Wisdom for the Modern Sister. Oh, and by the way, I will be sure to put my website in the box so that you could go to it and just check it out. Peace and blessings.